Stefan Escobar will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. He's set, now the pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And the 2-out run will not come to pass as the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Catfish Brown will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now. First offering on the way. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Hey, roll it up here. Here we go.
Stepping in now, Hector Gomez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first.
Let's go. Hey, come on now, big dog.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back.
Yeah, let's roll 2 up. Yeah, let's get a 2-ball here.
Comes set, now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
The 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Into the box, Wyatt Wilkerson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average sits at 294, 1 home run and 5 driven in. No score here as we play inning number 2. The 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Here it comes, the 3-0. 3-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Now the 3-1 home. And a full count now, 3-2.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Hey, let it rip one time. Use it right here. Let's turn it. Come on now.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. I got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Langston camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Yeah, very tough to get on top of a fastball at 96. And even if you miss it by an inch or two, you know, this is what the result will be, an easy pop-up.
Ned Garcia will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first.
You got 2 down. Hey, let it rip one time. Get out of here, stop.
Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, come on, guys. Hey, come on, let the big dog.
Here's the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Over the wall and into the bullpen. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
You can tell he was making a concerted effort to keep the ball down against this guy, but you just can't keep it down forever, and he finally got a pitch he could handle.
Ray Rosa will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. He's set. Now the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
I think this one falls into the category of tailor-made. Here you go. 1, 2 hops to second, the feed to the bag, and a 4-6-3 double play. That's as easy as it comes.
Pedro Navarro will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April, as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 2 full, and the visitors are out in front here, 2-0. Catfish Brown will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings, only 90 feet away.
Come on, baby. Hey, let's hold him right here. Stay ahead, stay ahead.
Now here's the first pitch.
Let's get ready.
In there at the letters 0-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this will get the run home with ease, as that's lined into right center for a base hit. And they'll add another, as this is now a 5-0 game.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. Here in the 3rd, this is probably just to try and clean out the negative and put a positive thought in his head. You know, something like, I've seen you work out at jams like this many times before. I know you can do it again.
Hector Gomez will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. First pitch coming. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. From the belt, the pitch. Ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember, the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Ready now on 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Matthews will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now. He better figure out something quick.
Wyatt Wilkerson will dig in. He popped out his first time.
Get ahead, stay ahead. Hey, we got one out here.
He's ready now. The pitch. And that misses, ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
The 1-0. 2-0 now.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through for a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Ned Garcia will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Pause, now the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Time to play pitching coach. What's he doing wrong?
It's more of a question of what's he doing right. It ain't much.
The next pitch. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Cahill takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
And the way this inning's gone, his eyes had to be lighting up on that pitch, but all he could do was pop it up.
Johnny Martin will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
Hey, we got 2 out. Come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Now the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Hey, like you can up there, huh?
He waits, now the pitch. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
The pitcher, number 17.
That is now 8 hits he's already allowed, and we haven't even made it out of the third inning yet. As I heard someone once say, he's coming apart like a $39 suit out there. He'd better find his command, and fast.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Frank Sasser is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Alejandro Ponce will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
Let it fly, big boy. Here we go. Here we go. Touch on the pond. Get it done.
Now the first pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Three runs already home here. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Take the easy way. Force everywhere.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled straight back.
Come on, big guy. Keep trying. Hey, get us out of here, huh?
Ready with another 0-2. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Catfish Brown will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Shortstop, Catfish Brown.
First pitch coming. Grounded fouled off to the right. Comes set. Now the pitch. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out. Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are all tied 5-5. Robert Cahill will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. From the stretch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Here's where, on the mound, you got to tell yourself, he did everything right there. This was an 0-2 pitch, and he did a great job of getting it to hit it on the ground. Just happens to find a hole on the right side. I mean, what are you going to do?
Stefan Escobar will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw over to third here, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Wow, that has taken a big chance right there. They're trying to get the lead runner, but boy, unless you're absolutely sure, you just got to take the easy out. You know, we see guys throw late to third base all the time, and we're going to find out how costly this one winds up being.
Robert Cahill will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game.
Hey, we got one. Here we go. Hey, make it yours. Hey, the plays it 2. Let's throw that.
From the belt, the pitch. Lined hard towards short. To second for 1. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Bay Bears lead it 6-5. Michael Valencia will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Jason Rogers will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Catfish Brown will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second.
Brown.
Nobody down here. Hey, come on, guys. Let's go. We got to hold them right here. Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
And here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Hold him right here, boy.
Hey, let her
From the
rip,
belt,
let
kicks and deals. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Here, guys.
Up high, 2-1 now. You get the sense that he might be overthrowing a little out there.
You know, and that's such a common problem for young relievers. Sometimes you got to learn to dial it back a little bit and then get it back in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
A runner at second, nobody out. The 3-1 coming. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
This will wind up working like a sacrifice bunt, as the tying run's able to tag up and move to third now with only one away.
Catfish Brown will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
All right, boy, all right. Here we go. All right, let's hold on.
Here's the first offering. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Here's a 1-0. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The 1-1 home. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on hold. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Go back to number 5. Second baseman, Hector Gomez.
Hector Gomez will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. First pitch to him. A ball hit softly on the line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
Into the box now, Wyatt Wilkerson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Two out with a man at first. Two-0 count, the pitch. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike one, 3-1. Now the 3-1. Unlikely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Full count offering on its way. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know that run at the bottom of the 8th turned out to be the difference maker. They're able to hold on here and get this win in a squeaker.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see he finishes with a 3-hit game, including a double, and that's a line that's worthy of taking home the award.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching